Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen today. So for the last couple of weeks I've received a lot of requests on diets and fitness. So if you just began your fitness journey and you're feeling lost in terms of how much should you eat for weight loss, or you've been active in your fitness but the scale is not going down and you're wondering why, or you simply want to learn how to keep a healthy plate for your health, then this video is for you. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So today I'm gonna teach you one of the easiest ways to make sure that you're eating the right portions, that you're eating the correct food, and don't forget to stick up to the last part of this video because I'm gonna give you tips on how to ensure that you're losing weight by eating healthy. So what does it mean when I talk about fitness and diet? One of the things I like to tell people is that it's very hard to make a standardized meal plan for everyone because we have very varied tastes, we have different food requirements and tastes, and it's very hard to customize food for just everyone. So today I'm going to teach you one of the simplest ways to do that on your own using the foods that you normally eat at the comfort of your home. So what does it mean? I'm going to show you the 5 food groups that are important for your health. So we have proteins. With me I have chicken here, I have beef, and I have eggs. That's protein for you. It's good for your bodybuilding and it's also good for repair. So if you're lifting weights, you need muscle recovery, you need muscle repair, protein is good for you. Then you have the carbohydrates, what we like to call the fuel for your body. With me, I have bread, I have potatoes, and I have your pasta and rice. Then I have fruits and vegetables. Then I have dairy requirements for you. It's good for your calcium, it's good for vitamin D, which is good for your teeth and your bones. Then I have fats and sugar. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to show you what we mean by portions and proportions. So let me start with portions. How many of these foods do you need in terms of portions per day? Let me start with carbohydrates, the ones that fuel your body. So in a day you need 5 to 7 portions of carbohydrates if you're a lady, a woman, but for a man you can go up to 10 portions per day. And what do I mean by portions? So the easiest way to measure your portions when you're eating your carbohydrates is through your fist. So one fist is 1 portion. When it comes to bread, to pancake, make a circle around your hand. That counts for 1 portion. So let me give you roughly what I mean. So 1 slice of bread counts as 1 portion. Remember the fist? 1 medium-sized potato counts as 1 portion. Same goes for the other types of potatoes, but as you can see, the sizes are a bit big. So that goes for 2, that's roughly 2 portions of carbohydrates. Then, when you eat your pasta, you eat your rice, you eat your polenta, that is ugali, how do you make sure that you're not overeating? Same thing I said, the fist. So, I'm going to show you an empty bowl of this. So roughly I can fit my fist into this small bowl. So that counts as 1 portion. So this bowl of rice, I can fit 2 this is one fist on one side, and this is another fist on this side. So these are 2 portions of carbohydrates. Next, I'm going to show you how to measure portions for your proteins. So for proteins, you need 6 portions of protein per day. And like I said, I have meats, and I have eggs, and I have cooked beans. So when it comes to eggs, 1 egg, 1 portion. For the meat, I'm gonna ask you to use your hand. So the palm of your hand without the fingers, and the thickness of your small finger, that counts as a serving. And that for meat is 3 portions. So this meat is the palm of my hand minus the fingers. If you look at the thickness, it's the thickness of my small finger. The same goes for the chicken breast. It's the palm of my hand, thickness of my small pinky finger. So if I eat this portion of meat for lunch and this for my dinner, I've already done my 6 portions of protein per day. Don't forget that for the meat, you have to trim out all the fats to make it healthy. So let's go for the lentils, the cooked lentils. It's the same thing, 1 fist. So remember the bowl that I used, the 1 fist. This is how much of a portion of beans or any lentils that you're eating you should be having as a portion. Same thing for the baked beans. You measure with the same portion for proteins. So as you can see, eggs are healthy, and you can eat many eggs and still not max out on your portions for proteins a day. Then let's go to fruits and vegetables. So for fruits and vegetables, it's up to 5 a day. What do I mean? Let's start with the fruits. So for the fruits, you're talking about a serving. What does it mean for a serving? So if it's a banana, it's a small, medium-sized banana. That's a portion per day. If you're eating oranges, if you're eating apples, remember it's a tennis size, or if you can fit it in your hand, that counts as a portion a day. So if I eat a banana for breakfast and I eat an orange, that already counts as my 2 a day out of the 5 of the fruits and vegetables. So how much of the vegetables are you counting as a portion? This is what I like about vegetables, because if you're talking about uncooked raw vegetables like lettuce, then it's, if you can grab with both your hands, then that counts as a portion. So if these are both my hands, if I was grabbing them, then this is just 1 portion of my vegetables. Then if you decide to do cooked vegetables, then remember the 2 fists, that counts as 1 portion of vegetables. Then if you take the other types of veggies like tomatoes, carrots, if I was to take all this and chop them to make 1 portion of vegetables, then you're talking about 1 bowl of vegetables. So as you can see, when it comes to vegetables, you have a higher allowance of a portion than when it comes to carbohydrates and for proteins. So remember, for vegetables, it's 5 a day. So it's both the fruits and the vegetables counting is 5 a day. So 1, this is 2, then This is 3. I can have 4, and I can also have, if I want to cook my vegetables like carrots or spinach, or I just want to have a veggie salad, I still have another portion, and I still have not reached 5 a day. Then I'm gonna talk about your dairy requirements. So for dairy, it's 3 a day. What does it mean, 3 a day? So here I have cheese, I have milk, and I have yogurt. And I'm gonna show you what 3 a day means. So this yogurt is 150 grams. It's natural yogurt. It has no added sugar. That's 1 a day. Then milk, this is roughly 200-300 mils. This is 1 a day. Remember, you can put it in your cereals, or you can actually be taking your tea, or you just take your milk like that, or if you're making smoothies, that's your 1 a day. Then this is cheese. So cheese, it's either you do the slices like they cut for you in the supermarket, that's your 1 a day. If they do a cube for you, that's your 1 a day. It's like a deck. That's your 1 a day. So 3 a day, if I take my yogurt with my lunch, I take tea or milk in the morning, and I have my cheese in my salad, that's already 3 a day. So I'm going to talk about the last group of foods. It's the fats and the sugar. This group of foods it's very rich in calories and not so much in nutrition. So you have to be very careful when you're taking your fats and your sugar, because this is where you go wrong. So when you're talking about sugar, if you really have to, then it's a teaspoon. And you're talking about your oils, it's also a teaspoon. If you're going to be applying anything on your bread, like butter, for butter we talk it's a thumb. So if you want to measure how much butter you need for your bread, you're talking about your thumb. And this is it. So that's your thumb. That's 1 portion. So when you're cooking, try to stay within 5 to 8 teaspoons of oil. If you can, choose the healthier oils for your cooking, for your salad dressing. Choose the healthier versions of oils, like the olive oil. Things like avocados give you very good natural oils. That's also another great option for your meals. Just make sure that you're not overeating things like avocados. Then I've seen a lot of people snack, and sometimes we get into the trap of thinking that by snacking we are keeping healthy. Also remember that whatever you're snacking on, you need to maintain the appropriate portions. So these are my peanuts. How do I measure my peanuts? It's a scoop of your hand. That counts as a healthy snack portion. When you're talking about things like raisins, try to keep at least a teaspoon of raisins, and if you have to go higher, it's a teaspoon to just 1 tablespoon of raisins. So make sure when you're snacking, you're keeping the right proportions, because that can end up going against your daily requirements. So let's do this practically. We said 5 to 7 portions of carbohydrates for a lady, up to 10 portions for a guy. For protein, we said 6 6 portions. For fruits and vegetables, we said up to 5 portions, and then 3 a day for the dairy products. So let's do breakfast. So for breakfast, I'm going to have my milk, and I'm going to have 2 slices of bread, and then I'm going to have an egg. So I've already done 1 of my dairy per day. I've done 2 servings of carbohydrates. If I'm a lady, I'm still left with around 5 portions per day for the carbohydrates, and I've done 1 portion of my protein. Then for lunch, I'm going to have, these are 2 portions because I can fit 2 feasts in it. I'm gonna have my rice, and I'm going to have my chicken breasts, and then I'm going to have a fruit. So I've already done 2 slices of bread, so 2 servings of carbohydrates plus 2 servings of my carbohydrates. I'm already at 4. I've already done 1 portion of an egg. I'm left with 5. And then I've done 3 because 1 palm size, the thickness of my pinky finger is 3 portions. So I'm already at 4 portions of protein per day. And I've done my 1 portion of fruit a day. So I'm still left with 4 a day. So I can decide to have a salad later in the day. So I'm gonna have my big bowl of lettuce, and I'm gonna add a small bowl that I'm going to put carrots, and I'm going to put my tomatoes, and I'm going to put my bell onion. So already those are 2 because I have 1 big, as much as I can scoop, counting as 1, and another bowl of veggies, that's 2, plus my 1 orange that I've already eaten, that's 3. Then for my dinner, I'm going to have pasta. This is just 1 small portion, so I'll have 2 of these. So 2, 2, 4, and I'm at 6 if I ate 2 portions of pasta. Then I'm going to take my 1 portion of beans, and I'm going to have my cooked vegetables, which I'm going to make to use 1 bowl. So already for the fruits and vegetables, I was already at 4. So now I'm going to do 5 of the cooked vegetables. Now I've already done 3 plus 4, 3 plus 1, which is 4, and my 5 of protein. So guys, as you can see, it's easy. Just remember 5 to 7 and up to 10 of carbohydrates, 6 portions of protein. When you measure with your palm of your hand, that counts as 3 servings for meat. For eggs, that's 1 portion. For beans, a feast which counts as a cup is 1 portion. For the vegetables and fruits, you're having up to 5 a day. For fruits, it's better to have a serving of a fruit. If you're going to do a salad, it's the same rule. Use a fist, or this, my fist bowl. This is roughly the fruits, the size of a fruit salad that you should be having. And like I said, minimize on the sugar and your fats, because this is where you get most of your calories, and it's not nutritionally dense as the other foods. So as I promised, I'm gonna give you tips on how to maintain a healthy diet, especially if you're looking at weight loss or just simply to keep a healthy lifestyle. 1, drink water. Drink lots of water. Make sure you're drinking between 8 to 12 cups or glasses of water. Second thing, eat when you're hungry, stop when you're full. The third one, make sure that when you're snacking, choose healthy snacks, because snacks can be one of the ways that you end up compromising the very good diet that you had. Lastly, make sure that you keep foods that you want to eat where you can see them, because you eat what you can see. If you want to eat healthy, make sure you're seeing healthy foods. And lastly, and very quickly, I'm gonna show you what proportion is. So when you hear about portions and proportions, I've already talked about the portions. I'm gonna show you what a proportion is. If this is your standard plate and you divide it into half, and then 1/2 divide it into 1/4, and this is half. This is where your vegetables go, this is where your carbohydrates go, and this is where your proteins go. Remember the portions that I've just taught you, because the size of the plate can vary, which means that if you have a bigger plate, then you end up compromising on the portions. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button, share with your friend, stay healthy, and see you on my next videos. Bye bye.